Yay. Okay, we're recording. I'm so excited, you guys. I know we didn't do a team call last month, so I know we have a lot to catch up on this month. So this will be exciting. This will be recognition for July and August. And we're also going to be talking about qualifying your business tonight. So I know there are always questions around this because it can be a little confusing. So I have a short clip of a longer video that I'm just going to show you guys a little bit later today. I'm going to keep it super short too, and I'm going to walk you through, how you can check your numbers on the back office. And I'm going to show you both on the classic and the new one, because I know we're sometimes we toggle back and forth, but I'll show you on both. And then hopefully we'll have some time at the end for questions too, if you guys have any, and if maybe I did make sense with something or, okay. So let me just share my screen. And we can get started here. Oh my goodness. So like I said, this is recognition for July and August. And we had so much going on. Like I know we had the Blitz going on. It was super exciting. We had so many new partners get started. I think for both July and August, we had, let's see, 7 new partners on the team. We had Nisha Goyle, Renee Rempson, Wendy Anderson, Rob Mateo, Shay Van Sickle, Mike Davidson, and Charmaine Thompson joined our mission in the month of July and August. And then we also had, I think that's 5 new partner pluses, you guys. So some of you are on the call tonight. You might see your name here. And I'm so super proud of all of you guys for hitting this. This is a really big deal. And I know a lot of you guys are going to QSC next. But we have Missy Marsh here, Sarah Coble, Jeanette Royal, Adea Edwards, and Jennifer Speth. Congratulations, you guys. I'm super proud of y'all. And I know we're going to be celebrating some QSCs here coming up soon. So, and then we have my husband, Steve. Congrats for him hitting POB. He qualified his business. So I'm so proud of you guys. All right, I'm going to stop sharing really fast and so I can reshare this video. I'm going to share this with you guys just so you can kind of get a gist of what it means to qualify your business. Let's see here. Can y'all see that? Okay. And it looks, I'm going to see if I can toggle back and forth and show you where this video is too. Can y'all see this? Did it change? Okay, good.
Yep.
So just so you know, the video I'm about to share with you, I want to show you where it is. So it's this one right here that I'm sharing. I'm not playing the whole thing because I think it's like a 20-minute video, but it's a great video. It's just so y'all know where it is. On the Freedom Revolution, you just go under compensation plan here. And it's under obviously United States, but they have a lot of great videos here as you guys work on your promotions. I know we've gone over this a couple times with a few people on here, but you have your worksheets, Partner Plus, QSC worksheets that you can follow. I know everybody knows the cheat sheet for the points, but then the video here, The Power of Three, is such a great video, you guys. I'm just going to play a quick little part here at the end that talks about qualifying your business. And then I'll show you how to find that on the back office. Okay, I'm gonna hit play.
Isn't there? So finally, let's look at the bonus category. There are 3 bonuses, and the most important one is what we're going to talk about in this training. It's called Performance Bonus. Let's take a close-up look at Performance Bonus. What is it? How do we qualify for it? And who's eligible? But before I do that, I just want to say that qualifying for performance bonus is foundational to the success of our business. In fact, our company now gives first-time performance bonus qualifiers a $50 reward. So who's eligible? Well, all qualifying sales coordinators and above are eligible to receive this performance bonus. So what is it? Well, it's a 3% bonus in your team. And that's really important because as your team grows, this becomes the largest part of your paycheck. So how do we qualify for it? Well, we need 1,800 points in performance bonus volume. So you might say, well, what is performance bonus volume? Well, it's the volume that comes from you, your customers, and your partner and Partner Plus customers. So this PV volume accumulates throughout the month. And on the day the credit card is charged for an order, those points are attributed to you. You can easily find your PB volume when you log into your myjuiceplus.com partner website. Just click the PB section on your dashboard and you can watch that volume grow throughout the month. So how many customers do you need to get those 1,800 points? Well, let's take that Trio example again. We know a Trio order is worth 300 points. And if it's a 4-month installment order, we just divide that 300 by 4. That means that every month on the date that credit card is charged, we receive 75 points for a Trio order. So if one Trio is worth 75 points a month and we have 24 Trio orders, that would give us the 1,800 points we need. So what can I earn? Well, as a qualifying sales coordinator, you can earn a monthly income of about $350 to $600 just on your customer volume and the sales profit and commissions you receive from that. So as a sales coordinator, of course, you earn more. So here's the comparison. If you had 24 Trios as a QSC, you'd earn $360. And as a sales coordinator, you'd almost earn $100 more. As you grow your customer base and you had 40 Trios or about 20 customer families, as a qualifying sales coordinator, you earn $600 and you earn $150 more as a sales coordinator. So it makes a difference, and we want to get to that higher level if you're interested in making more income. So it's important to qualify your business, and if you haven't done so already, I just encourage you to do it. It's so fun and rewarding. And then think the power of 3 and help 3 of your team members, or find 3 team members to qualify their business with you. And become a member of the 3 Club. Our company is recognizing this 3 Club status now. In fact, they're recognizing 6 Club and 9 Club too, because they feel like this is so important. So it's a big deal to qualify your business, and your income will grow as a result. In summary, I just want to say, we have a wonderful opportunity here to improve the quality of people's lives as we achieve our own dreams. Our vision is simple. It's to share the mission and build a qualified business by adding customers and team members. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3, and repeat. Step 1 is Partner Plus. Step 2 is qualifying sales.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't stop it. All right, so you guys get the idea about the qualifying your business. So QSE level, what is that? How many points do you need to qualify your business at the QSE level for PB? I saw you say it, Jeanette. You're muted, but I saw your lips. It was correct.
1,800.
Yes, good job. Good job. Yay. And did anybody catch, I know we have a couple people working on sales coordinator, but did anybody catch what you need at that level? What the points were for that?
I think it's 3,600.
It's 54. Oh, I don't even think they talked about that actually. My bad. It's 5,400 once you hit that sales coordinator level. Which, as you know, it's not you alone. You're helping other people do that as well. Like I love the verbiage that my dear friend Kristen used the other day when she was telling me what she was using with Jen, which is her friend. What did you say the other day, Kristen? You said you go out and help somebody else do the same thing. Wasn't that right? Did I say it right?
Oh. Is that what I said, Jen? I said, you'll help somebody else. I said, we were working on something, and I said, I just said, you'll be able to help somebody else do the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah. And I about right? I don't know why, but it rings so true for me because it really is. That's what we do. We're just going around helping other people if they want it, if they want to get there, they can, So, okay. Qualifying your business. So once you hit QSC, then you're focusing on qualifying your business, and that's 1,800 points, which is super easy to do. And that counts for your team too. So any partners that you have contributing to that, that also goes into those numbers for you. And then at the sales coordinator level, that is 5,400, which it actually comes with the team structure. If you have this team structure, if you have the people under you, like a couple of QSCs, which is what it takes to become a sales coordinator. Anyway, their points add up into that, and it happens automatically usually. So, okay. Does anybody have any questions about that before I show you how to check your numbers? Okay. let me share my screen again, and I will show you where to find these numbers. So Kristen, you're going to be my guinea pig tonight. I'm picking on you. So this is, okay, can everybody see my screen? It's my purple classic back office. Looks good. Okay. Yeah. So this is what yours probably looks like on your purple back office. And then I'll also toggle over to the My Juice Plus here in a second. So yours looks just like this. So, you know, most of you are probably only seeing PB at this point. Once you become a sales coordinator, you'll also see POB. So that will be added. But PB is probably what you're able to see right now. If you're at the sales coordinator level, I'll go over that in a second. But as you can see here, you have your paid, you have your pending, and then you have excess, right? So I just want to go over that just to make sure everybody understands what this means. So paid, so basically, just like she said in the video, every time an order processes, right? So we know it's a 4-month supply, right? So, you know, not everybody wants to pay all of that up front, right? So they pay those monthly installments over the 4 months, right? So if it's a trio order, it's $75 a month over the 4 months, right? So every time someone's card gets charged, you know, on that same day of the month, every month, it goes from pending to paid. So once that credit card gets processed, it becomes a paid point. Does that make sense? And then pending is what you have that's planning to be charged. Does that make sense? Let me make sure I can see all of you guys. Does that make sense? Okay, so everything that's pending is what is expected to come in, right? So assuming you don't have anything that, you know, hiccups, like sometimes people get new cards or, you know, fraud, things like that. So assuming everything goes through, that is what you're planning to have come in, right? And then POB is just different. You know, you can see you have your excess here. You never want to let it get into excess. I love having the excess that's there in case, you know, things happen in life. You know, sometimes we all have to step away when life gets crazy. You know, we have, you know, loved ones get sick or whatever, you know, school starting. I know it's crazy right now. And I know all of us were on vacation over the summer, but you know, it's nice to have that cushion too. Like I know I didn't have a lot of customers over the summer. It was a busy summer. And I was thankful that I had my excess because my paycheck didn't really change that much, if that makes sense. So, and I stayed qualified in all of those areas. All right. So I'm not just a quick.
Oh, sorry. Just what I'm not understanding what excess means.
Oh, sorry. Yes. I'm glad you asked because my husband was confused about this as well. So excess, so is everything that you had left over in months prior. So like, for example, let me show you my husband's actually, because he just recently qualified his business for the first time, POB. Uh-oh, it's making me log in again. Sorry. And so it was his first time seeing that excess number. Like it was the first time he had anything in that excess column. So he was, you know, asking me, what does that mean? So the only way you'll ever see that excess is you know, the month after you've qualified. And say, for example, you qualify, you know, he got 5,400 points last month. I think he got a little over 5,400, if that makes sense. So he had, can you see that? Can you see the new screen that came up?
Yes.
Okay. So he had an excess of 189 points last month. This is from him qualifying his business last month for the first time.
We're not seeing that. All we're seeing is a report with his FIN number.
Thank you. Really stop sharing. Zoom is weird sometimes.
So if he needed like 1,000 to qualify and he had 1,200, would it have made sense for him to hold off a portion to push till the next month, or does the system automatically do that for him?
No, we always say, put it in. Never want to make people wait either. But yeah, no, it carries over. It's cumulative too.
Oh, okay.
So say, you know, he got a customer last month, a trio. That trio, that 75 points still counts this month. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But they paid and they got started last month. He's still paying on that as long as it's not it has to be a 4-month installment. That's the other thing, Jeanette, too, because I know you paid in full. So it's a little different with pay in fulls. When you pay in full, you get all of the points at once. And
so just out of curiosity, is it better? Like if a customer, I mean, not just self, but if, future customers ask the question, is it better to pay at once or to pay over time? Like, which does it matter?
So I always leave it up to the customer too, obviously whatever they're comfortable with, but it is better to do it over the 4-month installments. I know some people like you, I know some people don't want to have payments and things like that. So they want to pay in full. I've only had like 2 people ever do that. But yes, you really ideally want it to be over the 4 months, because that is really how you and we can create that sustainable income, if that makes sense. So the idea here is, and I know I've said this before, but the goal, consistently over month after month after month, we want to try to get 5 new customers a month and 1 new partner. That's the goal anyway. I know some people do more than that, some people do less, but if you can consistently, we're always sharing, always consistently bringing in new customers. But if you can get 5 new customers a month and 1 new partner, and sometimes it's backwards, sometimes you get 5 new customers and 1 new partner, 1 new customer, or whatever, what I'm trying to say. But no, it really is, that's how you create that sustainable income, instead of, cashing all your checks all in 1 month, if that makes sense. You kind of are spreading out that commissions over the 4 months. Does that make sense? So yes, it is better to do it over the 4 months. You want to do that. Yeah. And it's better for you to stay consistent with your qualifying too, Jeanette. So like, I know you're working towards QSE, and I should probably pull up your numbers too, but anyway, before I get off track here. So you can see the screen now, right? Okay. So yeah, he just qualified his business for the first time last month. He was, he's at sales coordinator level. So he was working towards the 5,400 points. All right. And he did it, and he was over last month. So this month, he has 189 in excess because he was over that much last month. Does that make sense? That's what the excess is. Okay. And then,
what am I not seeing? All I'm seeing is his FIN number. I'm not seeing any numbers on here. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
No, I didn't show anything.
Okay.
Okay, you're talking about numbers being over, and all I'm seeing is this search my team, and then you got to click on his FIN number, and then we can see the numbers that you're talking about. Because if we're talking about excess, this shows me nothing about excess except his sign up date and his telephone number.
Can you see this?
Yeah, what I'm seeing is search my team, but I'm not seeing any numbers. Do you need to scroll down? Is anybody else seeing what she's talking about?
I'm working on it, Kristen. Hang on. It's
okay.
That's why I think, and I'm having a hard time with it. How about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I see something. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. So yeah, there we go. Excess here. So he had 189 in excess. And then, and obviously too, so this is, and I wanted to show you where to find this too. I'm going to show you guys how to find your own points and how to search your team's points as well. Okay. So I searched Steven, I pulled him up, and the screen that you were looking at before, Kristen, yes, typically you would click on that VIN, that link that you were looking at for the longest time. You would click on that and it would pull this up. So Carmen calls it like a card. I call it like a card. So yeah, and when you're looking these numbers up, so you would add your paid number plus the pending to get an idea of where you are for the month, right? So I'll add it together, 3,302 plus 1657. He's at 49.59 so far for the month, because I know that pending is going through. So I'm thinking ahead, and in terms of, okay, where are we at? How do I make sure that we are going to stay at the 5,400 mark? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So I'm adding that together, and I know what I need for the month.
So one quick question. I think Melissa had a question too in the chat, but what's the difference between new personal preferred and customers and regular customers?
Say that again, preferred and regular. It's the
new
same.
Personal preferred customer and a regular customer. Is there a difference?
Nope, no difference. Yeah.
So just your customers.
Preferred customer, I think they use that terminology when they're talking about, you know, how to get to these different levels.
Okay.
A preferred customer, the only thing it's just a different name. So like, you know, we can't have you, Jeanette, come in and buy your whole promotion and all the orders are in your name. Doesn't remember we talked about that. One of them has to be two different customers, preferred customers, and that just means a different name.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just show you guys where all of this is. Okay, so I'm gonna take you back to my home screen here. I think I showed you. So this is where you'll see yours. Obviously, it's right here on your purple back office, and you can also see it here on your My Juice Plus back office, which is right here. Paid versus pending looks a little different, but it's all the same. Okay. So under here, if you want to look up, say you want to look up your team member, you know where yours is. Yours is on your the front of the screen always, right? And again, remember, you're adding the paid versus pending together, so you know where you are for your month. So every month, you know, September 1 or whatever, I go in and I look to see what the numbers have updated to. And every day it might grow too, because more team members are getting more customers. And we also reships count for that too. So you'll see reships. So some people, like I know Nicole, I think I saw Nicole is on the call, but I know Nicole was a restart and she, you know, used a lot of her reships to hit QSC. So she, if that makes sense, she waited 4 months and then used those reships and try it again for her QSC. So, all right, let me show you where to look up your team. So it's under team data. If you didn't see me where I clicked that, team data, and you can go 2 places. You can either search my team right here and do exactly what I just did for Steven. I just searched his name here, or you can go team data. If you go under here to close to bonus qualification this month, as you have more and more team members too that you want to see, and you want to see who's close to qualifying, you know, each month, and you always want to click either here. Don't ask me why, it just has to be either. It's an old system, you know. And you'll click run report. And so then you'll have this. So however many, you know, people you have on your team, you'll see them here. You'll see, you know, what, you know, the red is they're deficient, right? So like, for example, who can I call out here? Kristen, you're my guinea pig tonight. I know you're working towards qualifying. I know it's happening this month. You are so close, girl. So you are, and you have a lot of pending points coming in too. So I know it's early in the month. So, you know, it looks like we have a lot of people that need a lot, but ideally it's everything that's still going to be charged for the month too. So you're 15 away. And you have 285 that has charged, that has paid, if that makes sense, for this month so far. And you can go through these and you can click on each person here. And I know you didn't see that pop-up that came up, but that same pop-up that you saw with Steven would come up for you. It's up, but you guys aren't able to see that, I guess. But okay. And then same for here. If you want to look up your team on the My Juice Plus, you go under team. And I showed you can find your own points on the dashboard there. And to search in your team here, you can go to filter, Kristen, apply filter, open her up. And then you can see your team's numbers here as well. And you can help them and see where they are. So yeah, Kristen, where are you? You're at 803 plus 327. You're 1130. You're at 1130 for the month. So you need 1,800. So we only need 670 more, 670 more points, which I know you have a lot of orders going in, so I'm sure it'll happen soon. So does that make sense? Stop sharing my screen so I can see you guys. Does anybody have questions?
There's a question in the chat. If customers decide to pay in full, but when it re-ups, if they want to change it to installment, can they do that?
Yes. Yes. And thank you for saying that, because I forgot to look at that at the chat. Okay. We explained access, right? We're good there, Melissa. And if customers decide to pay in full, you can always change anything your customer wants, they can have, you know, if they want to change from gummies to capsules, they can do that. They can change the date that they're charged if they need to do that. They can, you know, you can delay, you can cancel. They even have a 100% money back guarantee too. But yeah, if they decide that you know, I don't want to pay in full anymore, I want to change it to 4-month installments. Yes, they can do that. That's easy. It is something that you would have to call to do. But everything else, you know, you can update their card, you can change their address on the back office. All of that is easy. Yes. And then let me make sure how to check your numbers, your POB. I did that. As orders shipped, paid and pending, did that. And kind of like why it's important. So I know you guys are like, well, what's in it for me? I know that she talked about, you know, well, you're so sweet. I know she talked about, you know, you get the $50 bonus. So first time qualifiers get a $50 bonus, which is so exciting. And then, you know, as you move up in the company, as you come, you know, get promoted and you become a leader. And as you have team members that are hitting QSCs and getting their businesses qualified, it matters to you as well for them to be qualified. And not only do they get to make that extra 3% bonus off of their entire team, which may not be a lot yet, you know what I mean? Right. So like, you know, a little bit of a lot, or a little bit, a lot, or what am I saying? A little bit of a little bit isn't a lot yet, but as you grow, that 3%, it really is the biggest part of your paycheck. It really does become the biggest part of your paycheck. So it's so important to just teach that duplication in others, you know, and like Kristen said, you know, just go out and teach someone else how to do it. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about the system. You know, it really is just come along with us, you know, lock arms with someone else and, you know, help them learn how to do it too. So, so as far as people, you know, qualifying their businesses, you know, as you come up in the ranks, it will matter for you because of BIB. So we get business investment bonuses. So I won't go into those details, but, you know, it does matter, you know, a certain amount of people that you have qualified and POB qualified, you get more percentage of the max payout from your BIB. So as you know, as a leader, you guys will get this as you're growing your team and encouraging them to qualify their businesses. It will help you, you know, then for them to help themselves, and then it'll help you as well, if that makes sense. So, all right. Hey, I did good on time. Yay, it's 8:30. Does anybody have any questions? I know I was a little scatterbrained, but let me know if I can cover anything else. It was good. Did I do okay? Yay. Okay, good. Awesome. Well, yay. I'm excited that, you know, everyone got on tonight. It's so good to see everybody's faces. You know, I know September is going to be a really big month. We've got conference coming up, and I know September is the new January. So we have a lot of, you know, a lot going on. We have a lot of seeds to plant. A lot of things are going to happen for us this month. I'm so excited. So, all right. Well, I will stop the recording.